Genesis chapter 44. Verse 1. And he called for Jacob early in the morning, and said, Come apart unto me. Verse 2. And he said unto him, I am God, the God of thy father, fear not to go down into Egypt, for I will there make thee a great nation. Verse 3. I will go down with thee into Egypt, and I will also bring thee up again, and Joseph shall put his hand upon thine eyes. Verse 4. And Jacob rose up early in the morning, and called his sons to him, and he said, Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you what shall befall you at the end of days. Verse 5. Assemble yourselves, and hear, ye sons of Jacob, hearken unto Israel your father. Historical context. At this time in the narrative, the patriarch Jacob is now an old man, having sent his son Joseph to Egypt to secure food for their family due to a severe famine in Canaan. Verse 6. Reuben said unto them, Hearken not to his speech, speak ye not in the name of God, that ye affright him not. Verse 7. And the sons of Jacob did so, and their father gave them every man his blessing. And the blessings of Jacob Israel was pronounced upon them. Verse 8. And when it was told him, said Joseph to his brethren, Bring the men home unto me, that I may see them. Verse 9. And when they came near to him, he spake with them, saying, Come near to me now, for I will make thee a great nation. Verse 10. But Benjamin his brother did not come among them. Historical context. The aging patriarch Jacob is concerned for the well-being of his youngest son Benjamin, having left him in the care of their home in Canaan while he himself traveled to Egypt with his other sons. Verse 11. And Israel said unto Joseph, I had not thought that thou wouldest see my face, but now, God has made thee see my face again. Verse 12. But I have come as a stranger to see thy father, and may God go with him. Verse 13. And his father Israel said unto him, Then came I by stealth this time, but he blessed him all the same. Verse 14. And Reuben knew that there was no hope of Jacob's children, so he put Simeon in their stead now before Isaac. Verse 15. He gave them in charge unto Joseph, and said to his sons, What are these things? Genesis chapter 45. Verse 1. And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, whom God hath given me, and thus doth he render to me for the loss of Benjamin. Verse 2. And his father refused, and said, I know it surely, thy wife then bare thee 2 children instead of her twins that were taken from her by violence, and she did bear thine own twin brethren. Verse 3. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near unto him. Verse 4. But Israel stretched out his right hand, and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hands wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. Verse 5. And he blessed Joseph, and said, God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the God which fed me all my life long unto this day. Historical context. The story of Joseph's reconciliation with his brothers takes place in ancient Egypt during the reign of Pharaoh Joseph had previously advised. Verse 6. The angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth. Verse 7. And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand upon the head of Ephraim, it displeased him, and he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh's head. Verse 8. And his father refused, and said, I know it surely, my son shall not go out of thy presence, for thou hast pleased me to walk before me in peace, and I have been so long absent from thee, nor yet lovest thou another beside me for all the wickedness which thine equals have done unto thee. Verse 9. And his father refused, and blessed Joseph, and said, In thee shall Israel be blessed, and for thy sake shall it be said, The God whom Abraham's God appeareth unto thee to bless thee. Historical context. The right hand was considered the position of honor in the ancient Near East. Verse 10. When thou walkest through thy chambers, a blessing comes from heaven, and the blessings of thy father shall be more than the blessings of him that hath plenty, and the blessings of the breast and womb shall be upon thee. Verse 11. And Israel said unto Joseph, I had not thought to see thy face, and lo, God hath shewed me also in this thine offspring. Verse 12. Then Joseph's eyes flowed with tears, and he brought his chariot near, and the two kinsmen spake one to another in the chamber of their father, while he yet had life. Verse 13. And Israel saw Joseph's sons, and said, Who are these? Historical context. In ancient Hebrew culture, the name of an individual often reflected his family or clan affiliation. Verse 14. And Joseph said unto his father, They be my sons, whom God hath given me in this land. And he said, Bring them near to me, I would see them, and he brought them near to him. Verse 15. And he kissed them, and embraced them, and commanded somewhat beside unto the men which stood by him, saying, Sow ye for me in the land of Egypt in the best place. Verse 16. At the top of the year thou shalt sow, and at the end of the year 100-fold, and the fat thereof shall be for meat to thee, and the dry thing shall cleave to the sheaves of it. Genesis chapter 46. Verse 1. These are the generations of Jacob. Verse 2. Joseph was a lad of 17 years, which were sold to the Egyptians by his brethren. Verse 3. And the name of the woe is On, the son of Dan, and he bought him this house, where Joseph dwelt. Verse 4. But they said one to another, Whom shall we say our father was? And they said, Laden and Shua. Verse 5. And Judah and his brethren came to Egypt, and Pharaoh king of Egypt spake to them, saying, How are ye better than the rest of the children of Israel? Verse 6. And he said, I am Joseph thy brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Verse 7. And now let your house be free from debt, and dwell in the land of Goshen, and if thou hast any other thing that pertain to thee, put it before my Lord, for what use is this whole realm unto me? Verse 8. And he said, Nay, but in this matter I will see thy face again, when ye come unto Egypt. Verse 9. Then Israel took leave of all those gathered, and they blessed them, and they worshipped, and they returned to their own country, as it pleased them. Genesis chapter 47. Verse 1. And Joseph came into Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard, received him from the king's racers. Verse 2. And he made Joseph ruler over his house, and all that he had did he give in his hand. Verse 3. Only when the chief baker saw how goodly God was with him, and how much he did prosper in his charge. Verse 4. That he restored him to his office of governor over the king's house, and commanded him that he should no more put out any of the king's brethren under him. Verse 5. And as for the people, he said unto them, See, I have set you in this day over the land of Egypt, to till the earth. Verse 6. And let my people go, that they may serve me,